Hi, guys, and this is our weekly reading from about, I would say, February 2nd through around the 18th, and we pulled the rabbit. And I think this is amazing because we are entering in Chinese zodiac the water rabbit. And we've pulled rabbit before, and rabbit is the fear caller. So it calls into your life exactly the things that you're afraid of, the dark side that you won't listen to. And I think that's why we've pulled so many cards about going into the void, looking at the darkness, honoring that. Don't be afraid of it, because we were entering this year of the water rabbit. Now, the rabbit already likes a peaceful existence, and it doesn't like to be messed with, anxiety ridden. They're already kind of right there. If you've ever watched a rabbit, they look a little nervous just on their own. They don't really need a lot of outside stuff increasing that vibration for them. So if you've been nervous or anything, it is calming the nervous system. It is calming the brain. It is relaxing some of this stuff. The rabbit likes to be content and peaceful, like I said. So the thing is, the rabbit's moods sometimes, and it is in water this time, the moods actually attract some of the negative vibration. More like watching the moon cycles, I would say, at this point, because at this point it's dragging in negative emotion that you have to be careful. A rabbit can be very contented with if it's connected upright, if it's connected to people that it can count on. The rabbit card also kind of reminds me, we got that South Node in Scorpio, kind of reminds me that it's good with dealing with other people's money or resources and increasing them, making them better. But good luck with that right now. Everyone is very suspicious of one another. So it's going to be kind of a tough, I guess, journey a little bit to let people know, like, if you are inclined this way and you are good with expanding what other people already have, that's for you. And we have to look at relationships that wise. I mean, we have to kind of build our relationships around, like, hey, if you've got this, I can expand it. That's for some of you. Some of you may have what needs to be expanded, and so a rabbit person could be good. They're also, but like I said, very fearful, very nervous about details. So pay attention to what they're saying, though. They're just trying to, ward off anything bad that could happen for you. And yet, if you're trusting them with some of the stuff that you have, your resources, that could be a difficult one. I would say with rabbit, no need to be so fearful and call in the fear. I think it's more you're going to have to stand in your energy and what you're good at and what you've been building on and what your tools and habits are currently. The rabbit might be a little codependent, might go along with what other tools and what other strengths other people have, but really the rabbit's strength is if you hand over any kind of energy or anything to the rabbit, and you may be that rabbit, they will expand it for you. So be looking at job situations, money situations where they trust you and they're looking for expansion without making you nervous. I would also say watch out for too much codependency, because if people pull their energy away, then your mood goes down. What you feel like you can do will go down with that. So relying on other people, not great. But if you're in a position to really grow what other people have and they trust you and they want you to be a part of it, this could be a great place to be. But as long as you're not too dependent on them. The rabbit wants you to be independent even though you're fearful to be independent. And so the rabbit is scared to do that. And yet it is necessary that it does do that, because it will handle stuff really in a great way. But most people don't trust the rabbit. Moody in this water sign that we're going to have it in for the year, but also fearful and nervous. So people don't think maybe they could do their job. They do their job great. They just need to know that you're on their side and that you're not going to betray, or you're not going to just back out at the last minute. And if you're on the side of doing the rabbit energy, be aware that being too dependent, codependent, they could pull out. They could pull out of the deal. So I think that, to keep your independence always, but know that you can make this really happen for other people in your life if they're willing. We're going to have to get back to trusting others and building with others. And so I don't think the rabbit card is so bad. A little codependent, a little nervous and moody. But however, that is the person that pays attention to details and could possibly move some things forward that you'd be really surprised. You think maybe a lion would do it, or, a more powerful card. But let's not discount the rabbit. He has his moods and everything, but he's really good and detail oriented. So hopefully this helps you kind of figure out where you are. Are you the rabbit? Are you handing over anything in a project to a rabbit style energy? And I say, let the fear go, because rabbit really wants to call that in, nervous about every detail. So let it go a little bit and see how it goes. Start connecting with other people. If it feels right, do it. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Till the next